Los Angeles once again became the silent witness to an unexpected moment that shook the K-pop world. Two BTS members, Kim Taehyung V and Jeon Jungkook, appeared in a live broadcast from inside a luxury car in the LA area, captivating millions of eyes glued to their phone screens. But behind the laughter and warmth seen from the live, one name instantly became a hot topic: Park Jimin. Where was he? What was his reaction upon seeing his two close friends appear together, while he himself hadn't been seen for days? Is Jimin really heartbroken? Or even jealous? The closeness of Taehyung and Jungkook in that live was not just an ordinary reunion. After being separated due to packed schedules, Taehyung had been in Paris for fashion events, while Jungkook was known to be in LA for music work. Their sudden appearance together, and just the two of them, naturally triggered various speculations. Especially because both of them looked so at ease, laughing freely and exchanging jokes without any awkwardness. It truly stirred emotions among fans, however. The attention wasn't solely focused on those two BTS members. Fans' reactions quickly turned to another very personal point: Jimin. Known for being extremely close with both Jungkook and Taehyung, Jimin's absence from that warm moment raised questions. Many speculated that jealousy may have crept into the heart of the idol known for his emotional depth. Jimin usually shows up in sweet moments like this. Why isn't he here now? Wrote one ARMY on Platform X. I'm not trying to be dramatic, but Jimin's expression during his recent live seemed really empty. Could he be feeling left out? Speculations grew even wilder when fans noticed Jimin didn't react at all on social media regarding Taehyung and Jungkook's live broadcast. No comments, no likes, no reposts. This silence certainly raised big questions. Is he distancing himself? Or harboring disappointment? In a previous interview, Jimin once said that the togetherness within the group was what he missed the most when all the members were busy with their own schedules. He also often shared that loneliness can still be felt even when surrounded by many people, as long as his closest friends are not by his side. So it's no surprise that now there are assumptions he feels left behind from a moment that he could have shared too. Even more emotional, some fans linked Taekook's live moment in LA to Jimin's personal live broadcast that took place a few days earlier. In that live, Jimin looked gloomy, spoke softly, and took deep breaths several times. Though he never mentioned Taehyung or Jungkook, the atmosphere of that broadcast felt completely different from usual. Many ARMYs felt that something wasn't quite right. When Jimin went live, he didn't smile like he usually does. Then suddenly Taehyung and Jungkook go live together with full laughter. "Don't you all feel like something's off?" said another fan. Reflecting the feelings of many ARMYs worldwide, I asked, this all just a coincidence? Or is there truly a small wound in Jimin's heart when he sees his two friends so close without him? No one can answer that for sure, because until now, there has been no official statement from Jimin or the agency regarding this issue. But from his silence, his absence, and all the nonverbal signals observed, the public can sense that something feels missing. What's interesting is that the relationship between Jimin, Taehyung, and Jungkook has long been the center of fans' attention. The three of them are known to be very close since trainee days and often appeared together in BTS content showcasing their daily lives. However, in recent years, the public has begun noticing changes in their dynamic. While Taehyung and Jungkook often appear together in projects or surprise lives like this one, Jimin seems to be appearing more often alone. Is it just due to scheduling? Or is there something deeper? This story becomes more emotional because BTS is not just an ordinary idol group. Their bond as friends and family, amid the pressures of the entertainment world, makes fans feel deeply invested in their relationship dynamics. And when something seems off, like Jimin being absent from Taekook's moment, concern naturally arises. Moreover, Jimin is known as someone sensitive and always sincere in showing love toward his fellow members. One thing is clear: the Taehyung and Jungkook live broadcast became an important moment. But Jimin's shadow, in his absence, actually strengthened the meaning of that togetherness. He became the symbol of longing and an unspoken void felt by many. ARMYs can only hope this isn't a sign of division, but rather a temporary pause in the healthy dynamics of their friendship. Is Jimin truly heartbroken? Or is he simply giving space to his two friends to enjoy their own moments? Everything remains a mystery. But as always, ARMY chooses to believe that behind all of this, there is a story yet to be written, and someday we'll see Jimin, Taehyung, and Jungkook laughing together again on the same screen, with no one left behind. But as the euphoria settles and various speculations arise, it is important for us to place this entire narrative into a more rational context. The truth behind the story that Jimin is heartbroken, jealous, or feeling left out by Taehyung and Jungkook is actually unfounded. The emotions perceived from their live broadcast and Jimin's silence on social media are not concrete evidence of conflict, jealousy, or heartbreak. These are merely subjective interpretations of fragmented moments that have been exaggerated by public perception. It's important to remember that BTS members, including Jimin, Taehyung, and Jungkook, have consistently emphasized their deep and familial bond. They are not just co-workers, but brothers who have shared over a decade of life together, from their difficult trainee days to becoming global superstars. In numerous official interviews and documentaries, Jimin has always expressed pride in his fellow members. He is, in fact, one of the most expressive in showing love and support for his friends. Jimin's absence from the Taekook live broadcast isn't strange or suspicious. Their packed schedules and differing locations often make shared moments difficult to align. The fact that Taehyung and Jungkook were able to meet in LA and go live together doesn't mean they intentionally excluded Jimin. Rather, it was likely the result of a spontaneous opportunity between two people in the same city. Jimin's lack of reaction on social media is also not something that can be interpreted as a sign of negative emotions. Since the beginning of the year, Jimin has been less active publicly. He has chosen to focus more on his private life, a choice that deserves respect. He has no obligation to respond to every activity of other members online, and a lack of digital interaction does not equate to a lack of personal support. Their relationship is far more complex than a simple like or comment on social media. We should also acknowledge that Taehyung and Jungkook's live moment actually highlights the unity that is the hallmark of BTS. Their closeness is not exclusive or indicative of anyone being left out. It's proof that even as they each live different lives and pursue separate schedules, their bond remains strong. They support each other in ways the public may not always see. Not all togetherness needs to be published, and not every silence should be interpreted as distance or pain. More importantly, Jimin is emotionally mature. He's always been the stabilizer within the group. On many occasions, he has been the one encouraging the others to grow, to explore themselves, and to find joy in their own paths. It makes no sense to assume he feels threatened or jealous just because two of his friends went live together. As fans, it's crucial that we don't fall into emotional narratives that lack factual basis. Concluding that Jimin is heartbroken or left out just from facial expressions or online absence is an oversimplification that can be misleading. We must learn not to fabricate drama where there is none, because in the end, that only hurts the idols we love. BTS has always carried messages of love, unity, and mutual support. Spreading stories of jealousy or division among them not only contradicts these values, but also adds unnecessary pressure. They already work hard under global expectations. Adding speculation and rumors only worsens things. In conclusion, the narrative that Jimin is heartbroken or jealous over Taehyung and Jungkook's closeness is false and baseless. It's simply emotional speculation from a forced storyline. There's no concrete evidence showing tension or jealousy. In fact, moments like these show that their friendship is still strong, alive, and evolving, even when time and distance separate them. It's time for us as fans to fully trust them, not with suspicion, but with respect and support. Let them grow, evolve, and live their lives without always being burdened by unnecessary narratives. Because in the end, BTS is a home built on love and mutual trust, and that is far stronger than any assumption. We must also recognize that BTS, as individuals and as a group, are in a stage of life where personal growth, independence, and self-discovery are equally important as group dynamics. Just because Taehyung and Jungkook appeared together does not mean exclusion. It simply means that in that particular moment, their paths aligned. Tomorrow, it could be JIMIN and Jungkook or JIMIN and Taehyung. The bonds between them are not dictated by how often they appear together in public, but by the trust and brotherhood they've built over years of shared experiences. JIMIN has always been one of the strongest emotional anchors in BTS. His understanding heart, selfless nature, and consistent love for the members are qualities that cannot be shaken by something as simple as a live broadcast. Fans should remember that these 7 men are not characters in a drama. They are real people navigating complex schedules, personal lives, and public scrutiny. Instead of questioning their closeness, we should celebrate every form of interaction they offer us, whether it's one-on-one or as a full group. Because at the heart of BTS lies a bond that no rumor or misunderstanding can ever truly break. JIMIN is not heartbroken. He is loved, he is strong, and above all, he is BTS.